Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over a game called Anime Immortals. This game I've been playing for about a couple days now, and here are some things I would like to talk about regarding Update 8. So in Update 8, a new mode called Raids were introduced, inspired by the anime and manhwa Solo Leveling. Now, this update is also known as the Arise update, and as of this moment of recording this video, it was released around a day or two ago. Now, the new raids are to fight in the Jeju Island raid against the Queen's Guardian, also known as Beru, as well as the other ants, to potentially earn gems, arcane stars, and solo keys. The raid boss has 3 phases, each one giving more rewards when you defeat them. With the keys that you get from defeating the phases, you can open the solo mystery box to get random prizes like units, equipment, mounts, and raid coins. In the raid shop, you can spend your hard-earned raid coins on upgrades for the raids. Now, regarding this update, the new items are a new unit, which is known as the Ant Leader, which can be evolved into, I think, the Shadow General. There's the new secret weapon, also known as the Secret Scythe, a new mount Ice Bear, a new exclusive Arise Aura, a new evolution item for the Ant Leader, which is also known as the Shadow Armament, and 2 new Arise equipment based off the manhwa. It's 1, the Orb of Desire, which is extra damage and extra unit damage, and 2, the Black Heart, which is extra unit equips, banner luck, and weapon crate luck. The new evolution to evolve the Ant Leader into the Shadow General, as I've mentioned.
Plague 0398_14847 joined.
Alright, that was unexpected. But that was actually, I'm in a Discord call. Recording this because this is my third take, and I was fixing up issues that I had with encoding and frames, and I originally had a video. It was crazy. It was so choppy, but hopefully this has been fixed, and let's get back into it. There are 2 new titles, Solo and Riches. And the level cap has been increased from 70, I believe, to 75. There's new passives applied to the 2 new units, and there's a new equipment called Golden Boots, which, of course, increase movement speed up to 46%, which is different from, I believe, the fuel. The update boost granted us 50% gem drop boost is live, right here. Which ends basically after this video is uploaded. Now, there are 3 new codes, but I will save that, which is the best, for last. The 2 of the codes expire at the end of today, which will be the day that the video gets posted. For its first come, first serve for the new people that come. And then there's a new code that expires in 1 week called Raid. Now, for further updates on this game, I will be including the video game link, the Roblox game link, down in the description, as well as the Discord link for y'all to join and also get early access, just like me. Now, as of earlier today, there have been some minor changes. There's party member stats during the raids. Fixed a
Attack
bug where
Haibo.
party members
Joined.
would be teleported out of the raid when it finished. Fixed a bug where the raid leaderboard wouldn't correctly track for certain party members. And there's some units and enemies that would get stuck floating in the air, so they fixed that as well. And they've changed the abilities just a slight bit as a tweak. So let's go over what you should do when you first start in this game. Now, I love to explain this, but I personally have my own set, and there's a lot of other great content creators out there with different opinions. But for me, warrior skills, I would start off with fighter and unit damage. This will help you get early damage in, early waves in, and early levels in. This will be basically your kind of foundation. But for us, with lots of gems, we will constantly switch in and out for these. For example, when you're rolling for units, there's a tutorial at the start. It tells you about units, but in the greed section at the bottom right here, cheap banners. You can generate 10% less gems to open, which is going to save you some gems and potentially allow you to open even more crates and banners. Now, regarding these other points, I this is my overnight farming setup. I use Shadow because it allows you to get more XP for your best units. This, in my opinion, is overall the
Itakaibo.
best.
Left.
Now,
Left.
overall, the richest three would be probably the best to max out. Unlike me, I did richest, but that was because I was kind of rushing this. Gem Hunter you want, Arcane Star Hunter you want. Now, you aren't going to be using Arcane Stars early on in the game, like most people would, uh, to like get traits and everything. I would typically, in my opinion, I would save it to more end game, after you've at least passed level 30 and you're grinding a lot. Well, before this raid update, gems were actually pretty hard to get, but now since the raid update, I will show you all later. Um, the hardest currency in the game, in my opinion, and some others, would be coins, because coins are a constant staple for us to keep improving our equipment. And to I think you also need coins to evolve, but I am not so sure about that. I will be checking that in a sec. And for luck, you also want to increase your loot drop luck, because this will allow you to obtain certain things such as your materials, as well as um, certain evolution requirements for consumables. Now, for this is the shadow armament that is required for uh, to evolve the ant leader into a shadow general, but there are multiple others for your legendary units. For example, I have units that I'm trying to get parts for, which be Goku and Vegeta. Now, the reason why I can't get these is because the weapon match allows for a bigger chance to obtain the items, which I have not gotten yet because I'm trying to spend for more Sunjin Woos and more of these. But the chances for that to happen, I've only seen it once today so far. Now, I hope I could skip that next time. Let's go ahead and go over to the equipment crafts. All right. Now, before we get into equipments and everything else, there's something you should know about potions. All right. These potions can help a lot, but when you use multiple of these, they don't stack in duration, they stack in the effectiveness or the boost itself. Um, so, for example, if I use two of the Banner Luck Potion 2s, it's still gonna last for 10 minutes, but the banner luck is gonna be increased by 60%. And the cap for certain the cap for all of these is 300% boost. All right. So when it comes to also crafting equipments, these are the new golden boots that have just been released not so long ago. I would definitely go for the handful of coins, the lucky gem and lucky die, because this will allow you to get much more stuff. I think um, lucky tooth is okay. It just really depends on you. And don't forget about titles. This will allow you to get a lot more other stuff than like it gives you gem poos 8. I actually use this a lot. That's why I can get more gems when I'm AFK farming overnight. But I think I should be changing that soon. Um, and for banners, right? We are waiting for Sun Jin Woo and these two. There's also Justice coins, which you want to get free run. And for me, it's the Proud Knight, which I think that might be Alice. I don't remember the name for her. If that's from SAO or Fate series. And you can get these by just farming your plot overnight. But right now, we're back over here into the new raid event um, that I think should be permanent. I am currently with a very strong stack that will be running the raids very soon. Um, and we're doing pretty well so far. Now, for the solo mystery box, it looks exactly like the Justice. You have your keys, and you have the stuff you can get. Now, as for stuff, Shadow Armament is my that I'm trying to really obtain right now, as well as Orb of Perfection. You will get mounts several times. For those who don't know, anything that says around 2% is technically 95% of the entire thing that you can possibly get. Um, I've actually gotten 3 of these, but I haven't gotten any of these, so I'm trying to roll for that as well. Ant Leader is going to be really good, I assume. And then after that, when you roll for these, you're also going to get these coins. Now, with these coins, you can actually upgrade what you do in the raids. Now, for me, I think units and lives are the most important, because if you're running with a full group like I am, you're going to want to live as long as possible and have as many units in, especially since I don't do that much damage. And I keep all my strong weapons on my units just so they can do that extra damage. Now you can see that full stack right there. They're running it without me since I'm currently recording this video for you all. I didn't know about this, so I kind of just clicked these two, but I think jump will help. Units and lives are more important. These are just for a one-time thing. Now, regarding to group rewards, you can actually get a daily group reward um, by joining the group, liking the game, and you can get a 10% unit luck and 10% gems drop, which I think is really good for people who are free to play. Same with verify. I think that stacks on top. I'm not quite sure, but it's time to figure it out as well. So, and don't forget to do your daily spins, because these can help you a lot when it comes to spinning. I think you get one every 24 hours. I am not so sure. Arcane stars, as I've mentioned, you can use that to weapon enchant, which I will do once I get my secret weapons. I would definitely go for units. As I've mentioned earlier, it would be Goku, Vegeta, and then there's also Sun Jin Woo. And then if I do roll for this, that would be way later when I have this. And I have free run in the shop, and I think that's Proud Knight, but I don't know the actual name. So please let me know in the comments. But for now, I always wait for these to come out, which this is actually perfect. I'm actually gonna wait next time because that's only 20 seconds left. But I'm just gonna roll it out and just show y'all. It's really different compared to just running it normally, because if I had buffs, I would probably be getting at least one secret probably every once in a while. But it is what it is. But I do that in my free time to grind. If you have world cores, like this is really good, especially for the buffs that it gives. And so my mana cores always somehow disappear. I don't even recall putting it in them, but it is okay. This game is sometimes very questionable. As well, when you're rolling things, don't click skip animation. That's one thing I would do, because skipping the animation causes bugs. For example, I'm gonna run some trait crates for y'all. This actually shows the bugs that it often gives. For example, let me run 50. All right, it's gonna probably give me something that says here that's probably really good. Intellect 4. I don't know if that's a mythic. Hopefully that is. But I've gotten it sometimes says onslaught 2. It sometimes says it's a mythic, but it never pops up as a mythic. That's the visual bug. But I've actually gotten some good stuff this time, which is actually surprising for once. Um, but we will go ahead and continue playing this game. Well, I will, and I'll update y'all on the next time that I have more news and more information for you guys. Thank you guys for coming into this video and watching it. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Same with people that have subscribed and liked. That means so much more. Thank you guys for just being here and allowing me to create content. Have a great day, guys. Take care and stay hydrated. I just realized that I forgot to put in the codes. So I'm going to be putting the codes on screen here in a second. Thank you guys very much, and goodbye.